What's the plan with you? And if Boston Media House is the plan, well, what's the plan with them? In studio, I've got Carike Verbooy, who's back again. She's the registrar at Boston Media House to talk to you and I about the plans for the year and the open day happening tomorrow at their Santon campus. Good morning, Carike. Good to have you back.
Hi, how are you?
Not too bad. I see it's busy out there. I've been spending, I think, too much time at Boston these days, and I am seeing a lot of people coming in. It's looking busy.
Yo, you've taken up one of our parking spaces now permanently, I see. We are hectically busy.
Yeah. Let's talk about enrollment. Can people still apply?
Yes, they can still apply. We expect hundreds of people this Saturday at our last open day. I would advise people to get registered as we are planning to have our first year orientation by next week Thursday. So get yourself sorted out before then.
Let's talk about the courses. I mean, Boston Media House offers a lot, but let's look at the diploma in media practices. What are the various specializations in there?
So the Diploma in Media Practices offers a specialization in advertising, marketing, public relations, journalism, radio, video, graphic design, and animation.
And obviously, you would perhaps start out and then at some point along the line sort of decide that, I think I want to specialize in this, I think I want to major in that, that opportunity is there.
Absolutely. That is why our second year is quite unique in that you have 3 specialization areas. So you can choose journalism, public relations, advertising, and then in the second year you get a more feel of the specializations, and then you can decide, I wanted to be a journalist, but now I want to be an advertising executive in your third year. I
mean, I remember when I was studying, obviously radio was the one specialization, and the other one originally was advertising, and then I gravitated back to journalism. So, I did kind of do 2 majors, as it were. And I think it's also a good thing because it makes you a bit more well-rounded, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and it also makes you more employable. The media environment is very integrated. So even if you are a journalist, you're not just a pure journalist anymore. You still need to have an understanding of advertising, because without advertising, there can't be a thing such as magazines, newspapers, radios, etc.
Yeah. Now, apart from the courses, are there any other projects that, students get involved in with regards to, for example, their specializations?
So what makes Boston quite unique is that our third year students get involved in practical projects with their specializations. The public relations students have for the past 10 years organized the corporate social investment project of Boston Media House. So we've been to places like Otawandweni Children's Home in Soweto, we've been to Abangani in Alexander, and last year we raised books for Kliptown Youth Centre, which was hugely successful. Our journalism students this year will be starting a newspaper. We're still deciding if we're going to publish it online or just have it paper-based. And then our radio students this year, we have something called Hell Week.
Oof, I hate Hell Week.
Yeah, man, Hell Week.
We've all been through that.
Oh, yeah.
So with Hell Week, the students get to run a radio station for 24/7. Ads, shows, everything. And we're actually going to be streaming this on the internet.
Can I just fill you in on something that you might not be aware of? I remember, I think halfway through our Hell Week, my lecturer then, Ruan Fenta, said, listen, there are 18 of you in this room and only one of you will be on air.
He loves using that line. You're so right.
And you think you're the one.
I must be.
Us both, Mo. Us both.
But it really puts you through your paces, and there's a lot of pressure, and you underestimate it when you start off, and then you realize that this is serious, and it's obviously for marks.
Yes, it is for marks, but also our video students started to complain. They're like, the radio students get all the fun. So our video students actually have something which they take part in, which is a global project called the 48-Hour Film Project.
Oh, yes.
Where they get to shoot a short film over a weekend. And our Umhlanga branch actually won for their region, the short film last year.
That's brilliant. We actually spoke to one of those guys on the show a couple of months ago. So in terms of bursaries, I mean, I know I'm running a bursary initiative now with 4 bursaries up for grabs. I've got those that I'm running, but are there any other bursaries available from a Boston point of view?
We still have the Top Matric bursary, and we also have a Soweto TV bursary. So students must please come in by tomorrow, because the bursaries are closing tomorrow, and we need to select finalists who will be invited to come on Saturday. They'll have a short interview, and then the bursaries will all be awarded on Saturday.
Yeah, and just so you know, I will be announcing the recipients of the 4 bursaries that I'm giving away tomorrow as well. So good luck to everybody who came through to audition. It was crazy. It was ridiculous. But people came through in their numbers.
Yeah, we've got quite a few questions on Twitter. I'm just going to ask you one question. This guy here, I am Tower, is saying that what if I owe the school fees, but I want to go back and register again? Can you do that?
All you have to do is you have to come in and speak to our accounts department. They do make arrangements.
Okay.
For them.
Okay.
All right, so there is an open day tomorrow at Boston Media House. Starts in the morning, I think at 9.
Saturday is the official open day, but they can come through tomorrow from 9 o'clock. It's a normal open day. But on Saturday is the big open day where we have some of our old students coming to talk about their careers, and we will be officially awarding out the bursaries.
Apparently, I'm doing an Ask Me Anything on Saturday. Is that true?
That's right, and I've prepared some
I was
questions.
hearing these rumors about Ask Me Anything. Why don't you put me on Ask Me Anything?
Finally.
Well, it's payback time now.
Yes.
Okay, so Carike, if I want any more information, I know the office number is 011 883 0933, and then there's also the web address, right?
That's right. You can go to www.boston.co.za and you can just follow the link to Media House.
Great stuff. Thank you very much, Carike. Always a pleasure. And we'll see you on Saturday at my AMA. You are not allowed to ask any questions.
No, I have spies who will go.
All right, there you go. Carike Verbooy, the registrar at Boston Media House, talking to us about Boston Media House for 2014. Good luck on your registrations, and hopefully you'll be one of their students this year.